say moss rose.
Moss rose. Okay, that's what this is. Brand new today from
Portulaca.
Girl Next Door, which is Carolyn Gracie's brand. We love having her here at QVC. Look at the colors.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Aren't these gorgeous? Okay, it's really time to get the garden party started with these.
And so for $6 on a credit card, you're going to get 3 of these. But look at what they do. They like fill out all these gorgeous places with color. Carolyn Gracie has been the original garden party here at QVC for so many years.
I've loved gardening my whole life.
Talk to us about this.
So this is the first flower I ever fell in love with. Mom, I know you're watching. My mom's mother, my grandmother, had a beautiful terraced garden in Ohio in her backyard that my grandfather made the stone steps to go all the way up to the top. And when I was a little toddler, I remember climbing up those steps, sitting on the steps, and loving my grandmother's moss roses that she had growing throughout with all of her ground cover. So these are a fabulous annual. Now, if you live someplace like San Diego or Miami, they could be a perennial for you, but they are going to be an annual for the rest of us. So they get to their full bang, pow, wow this summer. These can be planted anywhere, just like my succulent tiles.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it a succulent family?
It's a succulent family.
Because this is the foliage.
It likes the hot sun, it can tolerate drought, and it can go in any little shallow container. So if you have an old broken bird bath that has a leak, you can plant these in the bowl now. You can put these in any kind of flower pot or an old shoe, or you can plant them in the cracks of a rock garden, and they will spread out, and they are blooming right out of the box.
Oh my gosh, they're great.
So it's going to be a mass of beautiful flowers. You're getting pink and yellow and orange and coral and white for contrast. So pretty. It's a party in your garden. So these are going to bloom till you have pumpkins outside. I mean, seriously, they're going to go all summer, late spring, all the way through the end of October. You'll have beautiful flowers in your garden. And
take a look.
Pots are ground.
So you're seeing on your screen some of the images where you'll, we enjoy these, whether it's in a pot, by your front door, by the back door. Maybe it's, what is this over here? Like, I would plant these right inside the ground, right? That's almost like a border.
And they'll crawl along the ground. If you have them in a pot, they'll do this beautiful mounding thing like what you're seeing here. They'll get to be about 8 to 10 inches high, actually, or they will spread out and grow width-wise, that same width.
Or how about the idea of a hanging basket?
And they'll
flop
trail over.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Look at how much color.
I know, tons and tons. So this is a full sun, drought-tolerant, heat-tolerant annual plant. So you can grow these anywhere around the country. If you live someplace where it's really, really hot, they're going to do really well as well.
So let me ask you this, Carolyn.
And they're an annual for everyone else.
Because a lot of people say, like when I hear drought-tolerant, loves the sun, loves the heat, I think people usually say like they're okay being neglected. I don't necessarily love that word, but like how much do I have to water them?
They're very low maintenance.
Okay, low maintenance.
These are high impact, low maintenance. That's what I like in my garden.
Yeah.
Because a lot of low maintenance things look like ho-hum or Snoresville. These are really beautiful, high impact, colorful flowers, and they're so easy to grow. Look at, I just picked one. You are getting a set of 4 of these.
Oh, excuse me, 3 pieces. Excuse me, 3.
Oh, I thought, why do I have 4 out here?
Yeah.
Is it a set of 3? I'm so sorry, everyone.
It's a 3-piece.
All right, but here's one. This is what comes out of your box, and look at the teeny hole you have to dig. Teeny. But look what's growing already out of the top. So you're going to have multiple flower colors on each one of the 3 that you're going to get.
And how far apart should I plant them if I'm putting them in the same?
Well, they get to be 8 to 10 inches.
8 to 10 inches.
So
okay.
I would, if you're going to put them in the same pot, you could put all 3 of these in a 10-inch pot if you wanted to, or in a slightly larger pot.
Have overfill.
You can, yes, and I love that.
Me too.
You can put these in with your petunias or your geraniums or any of your other annuals in a color bowl if you want to mix it up. But I love that you can tuck these in anywhere, and you don't need to worry about if they're getting watered all the time. The first month of any of your new plants, you guys, please do water them every week till the roots establish. Now,
they're brand new today. We now have fewer than 2,900 to go around for the season. That's it. Once we sell out, there's no more. $6 gets it home, free shipping and handling, and 132-216. Will these ship to me like when it's time for me to plant them?
Yes, these are all of our plants ship via zone, unless it's a house plant type of a thing, where everybody gets them on the same day. So, or gets shipped on the same day.
Yeah.
But these will ship to you according to your zone. So I know my daughter who lives in Florida is already getting some of her plants. She already got her Kitchen Minis vegetables. So we're starting to ship. The windows are open for the higher zone areas, 9 and 10, 11. And here in Philadelphia, most of our plants are going to get here towards the mid to end of April.
Okay.
So we ship them when it's time to plant them.
And let me ask you, so when I get them home, I want to start planting them right away.
Well, here's what you do, guys. everybody worries about, am I going to be home? What if I'm on vacation when my plants get there? So when you get your plants, it'll say live perishables on the box. So you want to at least open the box, let them see the sun. They're going to be packed nicely in clamshell plastic packaging so that they don't break on the way there. So you want to open that up, stand them upright, and give them a little bit of water. If you can't plant them for several days or even a week, that's okay. Just make sure they get some sunshine and they stay watered.
Yes, yes, of course.
And then plant them as soon as you can, either in the ground or in a pot. If you're not going to be home, maybe you have a nice neighbor that can come over, which I did this last year with some of my plants. Just have somebody come over and open the box and take your garden hose and give them a little bit of water.
Well, listen, many people know the moss rose. Many people know the color. I've never seen blooms like this.
Aren't these gorgeous?
Right? Also, like, again, when the bloom is not out, the green, the foliage. I'm always really big on the foliage. I think you know that about me. Like, I love really good foliage. Look at this. Like, they're so beautiful.
Succulent foliage.
Yeah.
So that's why they're very drought tolerant. They don't need a lot of attention.
So cool.
You could do the fertilizer that's time release at the beginning of the season and then just not even worry about it the rest of the season. They are going to get to their full size, 8 to 10 inches each one this season because these are an annual. So you don't have to wait around till next year to see results. You're going to get tons of non-stop blooms, and they're wonderful little fluffy like crepe paper flowers. I just love them.
Now fewer than 2,500 remaining, $6 on Easy Pay and 132216. Everything in this last half of the show is brand new today. Every single item. This is brand new today. You've never ever seen this before. I've never presented a moss rose before.
We haven't had these on QVC, I don't want to say ever, because I think maybe a long time ago they did, but I don't ever remember presenting them in 20 years as a host. And I know that everybody requests them. They're a favorite at local garden shops. These are going to perform better than your local garden shops because that's what the advantage to getting your plants on QVC, if you're new to shopping with us, is you get plants that are not available locally. There are varieties that are harder to find. They are more sturdy. They are more hardy. You get bigger and more flowers. And because these are often plants that come from breeders in Holland or other breeders that are out of this area. And you are really going to have a huge wow in your garden. So, and we do ship them to you very carefully. And if something's wrong when you get them, they're guaranteed for 90 days if they're an annual and for a year if they're a perennial.
Yeah, so these are annuals. So remember, you have a 90-day guarantee on these, $6 on Easy Pay with free shipping. I love you so much.
Thank you.
Now you have a whole hour tonight.
I have a whole hour with Rick Domeyer at 7, but I'll be back in the 6 o'clock show and then later in the 10 o'clock show.
Okay, well we've got our girl next door with us all day today.
Thanks,
we
everybody.
love you, Carolyn
Love
Gracie.
You too. Thanks, everybody.
132216 is your item number for that.